Welcome back to Seamless Xtra as we continue to explore the latest trends and innovations in the world of digital commerce.
Hello, Paula. Thank you very much for joining me today for our Seamless Extra interview. To begin, would you mind introducing yourself to the audience?
Sure. And thank you for having me here, Paula. So I'm working in Google Pay in India. I lead the product operations and bill payments and financial services vertical, and I look at the entire consumers landscape for Google Pay here. And prior to that, I have worked in the ads division in Google, again in the product side, working with retailers and tailoring their marketing strategy. Specifically, again for the fintech vertical, I have worked with a few top fintech in India like Paytm, Grid, etc. And yeah, that's a short bit about me.
Okay, amazing. Thank you very much for sharing your background. Then let's start with the first question. So hyper-personalization in payments is still evolving. What do you think is the biggest gap in current AI-driven personalization efforts, and how can it be addressed?
Got it. Yeah, very interesting question. It's a nuanced one. So I think I need to take a step back and maybe explain personalization in the first place. I would say personalization in payments is about understanding the user's preferences for payments, their risk appetite profile, etc., or their spending patterns, and use all this to tailor their payment experience. Right. So that's personalization at the end of the day. And if you look at today's AI-driven personalization efforts, I would say it's a bit siloed. What do I mean by that? If you look at any user, right? So your shopping data is housed with the retailers, and they are using that payments history to make it better for the user. But you also have your social media related purchases that is housed just within the social media accounts, or your utility bill payments that is just with the service providers. And each of these players are using AI to make it better for the user, but they don't talk to each other. What this results in is they do get some bit of personalization, but it is not the complete picture for the user. And as a result of that, it becomes less useful. Your retailer might give you some offers, but are you in the right position to take advantage of the offer at that point in time? The retailer doesn't know, and you can't take advantage of it, right? So I think that's the biggest gap. This silo in data is not providing great experience, and we are not able to take full advantage of AI because of this approach. What I would instead suggest in addressing this gap is to embed payments across the set of activities that any user does. So these social media related purchases, or your shopping or your utility bill payments or whatever kind of bill payments, are not independent for the user. They are the different set of things that a user does at the end of the day. And if we can make the AI talk to each other, and today's AI is very capable, and it can build a unified view of the user for them, and that in turn will make the AI very, very context aware about the user, and that will provide the best personalization for the users. This overall, I think, will result in a much richer experience for the user also. So that's where I think we need to move towards. Instead of just thinking in silos, embed AI across the payment journey, and see where it takes. That's my thought here.
Yeah, thank you very much. That's a really exciting development, I think. Yeah, let's move to the next question. How close are we to seeing AI-driven payment recommendations in real-world applications?
I'm an optimist. I would say very close. But let me explain. When I say payment recommendations, right, I primarily think in two dimensions. One is the form of payment the fob that users use. And the second would be around insights around payments. I think let me explain both in a slight bit detail. So when I say the fob, like an average user today has uh, 3 4 credit cards, a debit card, or more than one debit card, three like you have mobile wallet players, right? So and you are making like different kinds of purchases or payments. So what payment method should be used for which payment? The onus is on the user today to make the decision. To complicate things, let's just take credit cards, maybe, right? So credit cards, if you just look at credit card landscape, hundreds of cards are there. Each card has its own complex reward structure, right? And it's simply impossible for the user today to, let's say, I want to maximize my rewards. This is my I make some 100 purchases every month. I have 4 credit cards. How do I maximize the rewards based on my payments? Simply impossible for the user to do it. I don't know which credit card gives the best reward points for which kind of purchases, but it's very very easy for the AI to completely ingest all this information, and not just that, uh, keep itself updated about the changes in the reward structure or the different deals, offers, etc., and recommend the right card or the form of payment right at that point of purchase. That will help the user to make the right purchase, the right use the right fob, and get take advantage of the deals, offers, etc. So this is just one example about fobs. So taking into account multiple factors like their cash flows, their financial situation, their goals, etc. Recommending the right fob in itself is a great use case, and I think we are quite close to seeing that in reality.
Yeah.
And the second aspect is the insights, right? As much as I would hate to admit, like all of us, I don't think have a great view of our monthly spends. Where are we spending? How much are we spending? Is it a lot? Is it less? Am I spending more in education versus entertainment? Should I spend more in travel, or am I already spending a lot in travel? So these are questions that all of us ask ourselves, but we don't have great answers to, and we don't have the time to analyze all the payment information to arrive at these recommendations. But today's AI is actually a step better, right? It not only can analyze all this data, which AI or even just data analysis algorithms 3 4 years back would have done, but today's AI can make those right recommendations for you after understanding this data. So instantly you will get a view of the landscape of your payments, and also recommendations based on the immediate short term, medium term goals that you might have. So I think that is also an universal need that all of us have, and we are very, very close to realizing it through AI. So yeah, so to answer your question, I think we are very close, and we will soon see these kind of apps come up.
Excellent. I'm also very optimistic. To finish, I'd like to ask you if you had unlimited resources to build the next big AI-powered fintech product, what would it be and why?
I think I'll give a very cliched answer here, and it's the easiest answer for me to share, because the answer is like a universal financial assistant or a financial co-pilot of sorts.
That would be amazing.
Yes. The reason I'm saying that is because we spoke about payments and we spoke about rewards, etc. Like at the end of the day, all three are completely interconnected. Your you have set of set income, and you make payments, and the rest you want to make the most out of it. So you invest that money, or if you're unable to meet your payment needs, you are going to borrow. So you have credit needs. So payments, investments, and credits are incredibly connected. But if you look at today's fintech offerings, they are completely disconnected. Like your payments providers are separate. If you need to invest your money, that's separately they out there. And if you need a credit, and your loans and everything is completely separate, right? fintech has attacked all these three areas, but all these three are again siloed today. That is where I think AI will make a big difference, and that's one great product that I would want to build, where the AI knows how much you earn, how much you spend, how much you can invest, what is your risk appetite, where should your surplus money be invested. If you have credit needs, which is the right credit source for your credit needs at the lowest ROI possible, and all this at dynamically, right? So market events are there, government policies are constantly changing, your tax liabilities are constantly changing. Simply no person today in the world can make sense of all this. What is happening is it's a suboptimal thing, right? So you invest some money, you make some purchases, you're not sure, none of us are sure that we are making the right investments at the right time, and it can easily be solved by a machine. That's on interesting product that I would want to build, the financial assistant.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's been a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you very much for answering all my questions and for sharing your insights. I'm looking forward to meeting you in person at Seamless Middle East in Dubai in May.
Same here. Very excited to meet you and everyone else at the summit.